We're here jumping into a live conversation. We're already starting before the cameras even roll here on NEC Social Media Day, meeting up with some old friends here. It's an alumni roundtable here in the Northeast Conference. Coming up in a little while, we'll have some tweets to Craig D'Amico. You can hit us, hashtag NEC in NYC, at NEC Sports as well. We're going to have the men's preseason poll and first team, and we're going to talk to all the coaches and players. But now we're going to talk to the alums. Gary Wallace from Robert Morris is here, Courtney Schissler from Bryant, and Frantz Pierre-Louis from Wagner, joining us to talk about their experiences as student athletes here in the NEC and what they're doing now. And what you're doing now is still playing, right? I mean, you've been overseas for the last 4 years, Gary?
Yes, I was over playing in Norway. Actually, last season I didn't play just for some outside reasons, but still, trying to get overseas. Actually in process right now. There's a combine I'm going to next month to try to play in Australia. So, just taking each day as they come and, just going with the process.
Courtney, tell us a little bit about your, everything you learned through sports at Bryant and how that has helped you now in your career.
Playing basketball at Bryant really helped me with time management, definitely with that discipline, being dedicated to something. So carrying that over into the professional world has been a perfect transition, because it's kind of just waking up, going to practice every day on time, just waking up, going to work every day on time. So got to be there.
You're with Sports Recruits.
I am.
In New York City.
Yep.
What is that all about?
So what it is, it's we help kids get recruited to college and help streamline the process where the coaches, parents, and the players are involved. It's kind of like a way that it's like a LinkedIn profile in a way for kids to reach out to schools and get their name out there. It's a very cool platform.
Now, Frantz is involved in basketball as well, staying involved with youth as a director of basketball ops over at Center Court Sports. Tell us more about that.
Well, Center Court has been a company that's been focused on tennis for many years throughout the state of New Jersey, our facilities throughout the state. We're high-level tennis players, trying to create high-level players. We actually branched out into sports, different sports, lacrosse, soccer, and now basketball. I'm the director for basketball. So our main objective is basically grooming and building young athletes and, and teaching them how to play basketball the right way, the way I was taught by Capo over there, you know what I mean? He's just trying to figure it out, you know what I mean? So.
Does he get a cut now?
Yeah. Late night phone calls.
Right, Frantz, just one thing quick. Your son is one of the top recruits in the country as a sophomore right now. How does that feel? What is that whole process like right now?
Well, Lord, I mean, it's funny because, I've been through the whole mill, right? The whole coaching mill, the whole player mill, and being recruited, and didn't know much of it at that time, and I learned so much throughout the years. And he's one of the top recruits as a junior at Roselle Catholic right now. Right. With offers from UConn and all these other great schools, Florida State and Rhode Island, all these other schools, and also Wagner holds offers from Wagner. And it's a process. It's learning a lot, being modest, watching your kid grow, and being very sensitive. And but I'm loving every part of it, every ounce of it. All our kids play basketball.
Yeah, we know them well.
We go against Coach Cap on the weekends and weekend warrior games in New Jersey. Ooh. Got to see him coaching now. Different guy.
Yeah, he's a lot more mellow now.
Yeah, much mellow. Much mellow.
Gary, you played for some coaches there that were not that mellow, but excellent basketball coaches. And what did you take from your experience at Robert Morris, some of the good things that you learned that helped you become a pro and live overseas?
I think one of the things I can say is that we learned that life is bigger than basketball. That, we could take on-court lessons and kind of apply them to everyday life. And I know making that transition from a college athlete to a pro athlete, you see how your work ethic kind of follows you. And you wonder during the process in college, why are we doing this? This is too hard. Why are they always on me? But then you get on your own and you realize that, they've instilled such, great characteristic traits that it'll follow you into your pro career and kind of help elevate you and propel you to the level at which they see that you could play or can play to. So, it's been a great ride, and I thank, Coach Rice and Coach Toole, because I didn't understand, and, sometimes I thought they were nuts, but I look back at it now and I wouldn't change it.
Courtney, when you think about back on your career and you're envisioning one particular game, one rival, one player, one game, one arena, what game stands out to you?
Oh God, there are so many that I can't think of on the top of my head. Probably was the last game of the season, because it was very emotional. With the NEC tournament, we had a great run. We made it to the semifinals, and the result didn't come out to the end, but it was just all the emotion at the end. this is it. So, I mean, I guess that's one of like my favorite memories, just walking off that court for the last time. It's always just a good memory to have, and definitely there's so many.
You guys still stay involved with the schools? Do you watch the games on TV on front row?
Absolutely.
Do you get animated when you watch them? I mean, is it something that you still like to do?
Well, I know when I'm across the water, I always stream it through my computer, and during the time I'm FaceTime with my parents, so my parents are watching it, and we're kind of commentating back and forth on why this play happened, why did they do this. So it's good to see your alma mater do well, and to see them progressing, and to see, hey, I was a part of that once, and we kind of helped set the groundwork for future kids to kind of follow in our footsteps and keep it going. So it's definitely nice to see.
All right, good stuff. We appreciate you all coming to Brooklyn today and joining us, and we'll see you at the courts.
Thank you so much.
Definitely have a good one. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Courtney Schissler and Frantz Pierre-Louis and Gary Wallace and the Capper joining us here at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. We'll take a very quick timeout and be back with more here on ESPN3 on NEC Front Row. NEC men's basketball, our preseason talk coming your way next.